Any other we did? Huh? CRUD we did. In CRUD we used something called Axios, and we used styling till now. We used one application with Bootstrap. We used one application with the Tailwind, right? In CRUD we used something called JSON server, right? Any other thing I missed? Hmm? Firebase. Yeah, anyway, Firebase will be discussed again. Don't worry. Firebase will be discussed once tomorrow onwards. We will start Redux. Okay. At that time, Firebase will be discussed. We'll do projects with Firebase. Real time it will come. Any other? Yeah, promises, async await. Those all are shorter topics. These are main React topics. Okay. Now we are going to do one more time, one more project, which will complete it. Till now, whatever we did things. What are the projects we did till now? First, we started with counter, BG changer, huh? Basic components. A basic component showed that it's not a big point. Context API we did. Then countdown, huh? Random, random quarter, or accordion, quiz. What more we discussed? If I open, I will get na. Oh, I forgot to push it up then. By end of the next week, your course gonna complete. Okay. So try to prepare it and try to, after the Redux, all we need is some advanced topics. Almost all the topics will be completed by end of this week itself. Okay. Next week, so completely based on, how to do, big projects, how to deal with them. We will do our main project, e-commerce, and at the same time, I will show you interview questions or some kind of optimization and extra things. Okay. Did we discuss TypeScript? No. We will see that also. I mean, not in depth, but a basic. So, portfolio. Some people did portfolio, not everyone. That's what the problem. Everyone must have a portfolio, and it should be so good. and CRUD to do. That's it. Hooks are okay. Forms, movie API, movie search. Yeah. Okay. Sir, this total project will take, so total, our main project and this one will take it like completely 2 weeks from now onwards. Again, I'm repeating it. Okay. By end of the next week, which it will be completed. Okay. These 2 weeks, we will have it like 6 days, 6 days per week, and we will complete it. Yeah. Let's see it, sir. And if you guys have any doubts in the basics, what we discussed till now, you can ask it any time. Please follow it and try to do the on your own. Try to do the projects on your own. Okay. Now, hmm? Huh. Back end ఎలా create చేశాను చూపినా. If I open here backend, I just write it here. Normally db.json I only created. After creating inside this, I wrote it. I put brackets and then movies, then array. Inside the array, it contains objects. Each object will become one endpoint. Like array will become endpoint. In that array endpoint, you will have the objects like in a JSON structure. And how do you trigger it? JSON server db.json dash dash watch dash dash watch. If you do automatically, JSON server will be triggered, sir. Okay. Now go here. If you write it here, JSON server, in case if you forgot also, if you write it here, JSON server, npm JSON server will show you those commands, how to do the JSON server, how to trigger them and all. Next, let's start our application. Uh, Portfolio. So per portfolio, sir, I'm gonna use something called today. I'm gonna use React Bootstrap. Sir, there are so many UI libraries out in the market. You can explore into whatever the UI platforms you like. What are the UI libraries? See, Bootstrap is a component library. Tailwind is a utility library. Component library means, oh, you will have components also like slider. You will have something like uh, accordion. You will have pop up, and you will have class names. Right? Bootstrap will use class names. Bootstrap will also give you components, both. It's a component library. Tailwind will give you only class names. Even if you want a button, you have to mention it everything, right? That is what Tailwind. Tailwind goes with only class names. That is called utility library. What it is called? Utility library. Sys component library. This is called utility library. But there are other things which are main and important actually called UI libraries. Sir, without this all, just by simple CSS, you can do basic React application. Or using SAS, you can do basic React applications. But why we are using this only? Because we want to, understand it in a better level. That's it. UI libraries, you have React Bootstrap, or Material UI, Material UI or MUI. People will call it MUI or Material UI or Ch- Chakra, Chakra UI. Recently popular Shad CN UI, Shad CN. Okay, like this, there are different UI libraries. Okay, if you understand how to use one, you can use remaining things. Okay, for different projects, use different things that will make it you better developer. Okay, in our today's example, I thought to use React Bootstrap, and let's explore React Bootstrap. Sir, what is this React Bootstrap? Bole to React Bootstrap will is similar to Bootstrap, but it won't give you class names. It will directly give only components. Okay, they will already define components. Some UI libraries will also give you hooks also. In last class, if you remember, I told you how to create our own hook. Use Prasad. Similarly, these people will create their own hooks and you can use them. Okay. Now go here, get started. See, this all things they are giving it. React Bootstrap, npm install React Bootstrap and Bootstrap. Okay. So I'm installing React Bootstrap and Bootstrap both. So go here. There is portfolio. So terminal, cd projects, cd portfolio. Sir, I am already in portfolio. I'm already in portfolio. If I write it here, npm create with at the rate latest, what will happen? Inside the portfolio, it will create another folder. But I want this bit to install in this portfolio only. How do you do that? Dot space dot, which will automatically trying to install inside this portfolio only. React JavaScript. Now npm install. I hope you guys are understanding it now, like how we are doing it all, right? npm run dev. It's running. Now clear. Now cd projects. Now I just copied there and I'm pasting it here. I am installing two things. One is React Bootstrap, one is Bootstrap. Bootstrap is for class names. I'm going to use only class names in the Bootstrap. And I'm going to use something called React Bootstrap for components. I'm going to show you like how I can do that. Now, along with this, what more I need? I may need React Router DOM, right? Any other things I may need? I don't think so, not till now. If you wanted some kind of 3D kind of one, use Framer for animations. React Framer. Okay. Yeah. Go down, go to src, go to app.jsx, refce. Good. Import. Huh. Now, first one. How do you do that router DOM? Here you will put browser router, right? Import from browser router only, right? What's the next step? What happened, you guys? Be active. It's a first class now, morning. N- no breakfast. Had brush at least. Be active, Ray. Morning. What is the next step? Routes. Creating routes. We will create routes here or in the app JSX. Go here. Let's create it here. Routes. Okay. Routes. Route. Now here I am going to write whatever the route I like. Okay. Now here route. Now how do we write route? You will give link, path, uh, path and component, right? Good. So we need to create it some components also. Create a folder, components or pages, home.jsx, about.jsx. Sir, you can do single page application also. Like this all a single page application. You can do something landing page like one page only having different sections. You can do like that also. It's no need of routing DOM also then. Okay. Home, about, projects, contact. Hmm. Components, header, footer. I think you are understanding the setup and all, right? It's not a big thing. Now come here, Control X. header, RAFCE, RAFCE. If you are not getting RAFCE, you need to import an extension, sir. Slash component header, sorry, component home route path slash about component about route path slash projects component projects route path slash contact component contact. This is the basic header one, which can have class name header. Come down here, app.jsx. It won't work because I didn't put any routes and route. Import routes, comma, route. For someone who are asking it for what is RAFCA full form, okay, React Arrow function component, okay, component expression, React Arrow functional component expression, okay. And and why did I get it? Because I have an extension here. Let me show you the extension. Something like see this ES7 Redux kind of thing. Rodrigo Adwell is there, na? Because of this Rodrigo Adwell ES7 React and something. This extension, I'm having it. Okay, so you can have that. It's almost 13 lakhs. Is it clear, ma? Online, whoever asked it, is it clear, Sahu? Yeah. Huh? About is not defined. About is not defined in header. So in the header, something about is not defined. Okay. Sir, you gave the routes. You gave the routes. But did it came? No. Okay, then I made a mistake. I gave the routes in the header. Actually, I should give routes wherever it wants to print, right? In the header, I should give menu. So that's a mistake here. Where is header? So I wanted to print here. I don't want any app. There is one more thing named outlet. You can use outlet also in the place of it. Okay. Now here I will give some kind of menu. UL, LI, asterisk A, LI inside A, LI4, A tag, router link, router link or link. Huh? Instead of A tag, you should use link tag. I think link here router link. Oh. Right? They will ask you question. What is the difference between link tag and anchor tag? Hmm. Someone asked me what is the difference between using an element and component in route tag. No difference. If you are using an element, you should represent it like in a JSX element. Like for example, when you are taking home, you should put it in left arrow, home slash right arrow, like in a JSX element. But if you are taking in a component directly, you will put it in braces. Okay, that's the only difference. Now, this is all setup itself. They are moving on. Okay. Now let's go here, sir. Let's understand what is this React Bootstrap will do. If you want to import any component from React Bootstrap, you can directly import it. See, import button from React Bootstrap slash button. And this button is nothing but a component. So these people already wrote for some components for you, and those components you can directly use it. Okay. Now, now you can even try some Bootstrap for CSS. This is Bootstrap link. Let's go with some examples. Components. Let me click here and let's check it here. What are the components it's providing? It's providing, if I click here, components, you can see it. See, there are so many components here. It is providing accordion directly. You don't need to create it. If you ask import accordion from React Bootstrap slash accordion, it will give you accordion. All you need to do, you have to pass. How you will pass props to components? How you will process if you created one accordion, child accordion, imagine. Then child component. Whenever you are calling that in parent component, you will pass some props. Na? Similarly, they will tell you what props you need to pass. And if you pass the props, automatically it will only do that. Like this, every library, utility library will give you different components. Now see, accordion it's giving different types of accordions are there. Or alerts it is giving, or badges. Badges means this new kind of breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs means home slash library. See, this things useful in blocks. Whenever you are reading blocks, you will see this kind of things on the top. These are called breadcrumbs or buttons, group buttons. Usually, group buttons will be avoided, but group buttons will be useful in the pagination or normal buttons. This is actually like React. The only difference is they created specifically specific for React. This is actually real like Bootstrap. They created specifically for React this kind of components. Okay, cards. Whenever you want to show something or carousel. Let me start with carousel. Import carousel. No transition animation, individual items. Copy. Let's go here. Let's go here. Header is coming, routes are coming, footer is coming. In the home, I'm going to home. Go here. Let's see. I just write it import carousel from React Bootstrap slash carousel. I just copied it, whatever is there. Only the thing is function name, I just changed it as home. Okay. There something uncontrolled, something is there. I just changed it to home. Okay. Now let's go here. Now pages failed to resolve import component slash example carousel image. Okay, there is no example carousel images. So let's go here. Is there anything named example carousel image here? Huh? Where is this one? It's not there. Huh? ఎక్కడుంది ఫిగర్స్? ఫిగర్స్ కింద ఇమేజెస్ ఉంది ఇదా? Import image. If I want a normal image, I can import it directly like this, I think. Then go here, Control V. Instead of this, Control Shift L, image. Why it is not showing? Okay, I am in contact, home. Why it is showing it like first slide, second slide, third slide in the same thing? It should come as a slider, right? Why slider is not working? Go with carousel. At least they should slide na. Control C, by npm run dev. First slide label. The three dots should come down actually. Import carousel from React to Bootstrap. Carousel item. This is perfect. Carousel caption. Carousel item. Carousel caption. Let's see. No change. Do I need to declare it somehow global? I don't think we need to declare these things. Code sandbox, basic example. Did I ever tell you code sandbox? When you write react.new, automatically you will get code sandbox, right? Did you remember our initial classes? I told you with the React route, new create app, and at the same time you can do react.new. Automatically you will get one code sandbox. Import something from React Bootstrap, and they are using that something here. Okay, not bad. Did they include it here? Anything? No. This is a normal one. Then why it worked for them, not for us? Import index.js. Why it is not working? Only the problem. Bootstrap slash test slash css slash bootstrap.min.css. No, if you see, this is the point. If you included in HTML only its CSS and its JS script files, it will work. But my point is why it is not working with npm. I installed with npm and it should work with npm, right? That is the point. Go here, go to home, import, at least will it work like this. I'm just changing it here and there. Import container, import button, container, button, and what are the buttons we have? Button have a prop. Buttons are having a prop like variant primary. Let me try with this. At least the buttons are coming. See, button is coming. See the silly? The button primary is coming actually. What is the text? Button. Here, my button. So React Bootstrap is coming. Huh? But slider is not coming, na? Uh, Slider? ఇది స్లైడర్ లాగే ఉంది. Something in this carousel is wrong. Slider is there. Yeah, slider is there. It's not coming to me only. That's it. If button is working, slider should work. Import carousel from carousel also you can do. That's what I tried. Go here, delete this. Okay. So it's coming like this because the text here, that example image is not there. It's not showing anything. So the example image has to be there. That is what showing you here. But we don't know that example image component, right? Control C, search, Control V. మామూలు ఇమేజ్ ఇద్దాం ఆగు. ఇక్కడ ట్రై చేద్దాం, మామూలు ఇమేజ్ ట్రై చేద్దాం. IMG SRC equals to Alt. Now here I will give something images. Most of the UI libraries will give live editor. Perfect, right? So you need to give the image, then I will give you the image. Tomorrow I can complete this, no worries. It is working even in my side also. Starting onwards, the only problem it is showing it is because it's not able to take that image. Okay. So you can write it on your own. IMG. Yes, I did. Good. We will make our navbar something top nicely. And after that, I will remove that button and I will make the sliders completely home page. Okay. In this slider, each slider we will put different images, different slide images, or different text, different buttons for our portfolio. Like this, the other components also I will use. For your references, you can try something called MUI, which is called Material UI React component. There is no rule like you also should use React Bootstrap only. You can use React Bootstrap or Tailwind, React Bootstrap or Material UI or ShardCN. So many are there. This is MUI. If you go here, MUI in the docs, go here, MUI core, Material UI. Here you can see so many things are there. So many components will be provided by MUI. Like see these components: input buttons, button groups, floating by action button or check boxes, radio boxes, ratings, text fields, data display. So many are there providing. So whatever this one is providing, those things you can use in your things. Okay. What is this paper? It looks so good. Okay, I think it will give you just some kind of paper kind of thing. Okay. What is this app bar? Bar menu. Right. So you try to do whatever the uh, components you like it, or along with this, MUI is mostly used. This one, ShardCN, recently came ShardCN. Chakra UI is famous. Chakra UI, a simple React once UI getting started. Here you can see components. This one also provide you hooks also. Chakra UI ka hooks. Okay. And different components, whatever the components it is providing, you can see and you can use these components. Okay. If you use these libraries, it's easy for you to deal with it. Okay. You don't need to create it chota things. Okay. Okay. Sorry, not Figma. Hooks. See, it is providing some hooks, sir. You can check it, those hooks. And uh, shard CN. In shard CN, you will have so many components. Recently, it's so popular, the shard CN. With the Next.js, we are using it shard CN more. The only difference with the shard CN and the remaining ones are, if for example, if you are using React Bootstrap now, in React Bootstrap, imagine I'm using only slider in my project, carousel in my project, but all things will be installed now. You can use whatever you like it. But shard CN is the only library which will give you like whatever you want, only install that one. For example, in ShardCN, if you want accordion, you have to write it like npm install like add accordion only. Whatever the exact component you need, that things only you can install it. Okay. Remaining all other libraries are like you have to install everything and use whatever you like it. Okay. If you removed index.html or keep it index.html, it does not mean anything. Okay. React Bootstrap will work, sir. If you want Bootstrap to work, index.css has to be kept. Okay. Listen, if you want If you want to use Bootstrap, then you have to keep this index.css. If you want to use React Bootstrap, then you have to keep. You don't need to keep anything. You just have to install and import it. Okay. Just we will check the documentation and we will do it. Clear, ma? Yeah. That's it for today. Check it any one utility library and try to finish your portfolio at least by tomorrow. At least to start from today to do your tasks. Okay. These 2 weeks are gonna be the interesting and final ones. If any doubts you got it, you can ask me. Okay. Tomorrow I will finish it up and start the Redux if time is there. Okay. Or else day after tomorrow we'll start Redux. Clear, ma? Yeah. That's it. Online, if any doubts, you can let me know. Okay. I hope no doubts. If anything more came when you are practicing, mention it in group.